We are going to begin this half hour with new details on that Carnival cruise liner stranded in the Gulf of Mexico after a weekend engine fire. A decision was made overnight to tow the ship back to the U.S. as frustration mounts for thousands of passengers. NBC's Janet Shamlian is in Galveston, Texas, where the cruise originated. Janet, good morning to you.
Savannah, good morning to you. Yeah, that ship was supposed to arrive right back here at the port of Galveston yesterday, and yet it remains today crippled in the Gulf with conditions that are said to be worsening by the hour. And now there's more bad news for the thousands of passengers who are on board. Late last night, Carnival Cruise Lines said that this ship will be stuck at sea an additional 24 hours, not arriving back Wednesday, as they had originally said, but now coming back on Thursday. That news comes as we're hearing from passengers who are on board describing the conditions for the very first time. More than 4,200 passengers and crew on the Carnival cruise ship Triumph are starting their third day on the hobbled vessel. The plan had been to tow the ship to the port of Progreso in Mexico and fly passengers back to the United States. But Carnival now says strong currents pulled that ship 90 miles north, as close to Mobile, Alabama, as it was to Progreso. So change of plan. They're going to be towed to Mobile, expected to arrive sometime on Thursday. But that's not going to relieve conditions on board, described as deteriorating fast. 90-degree heat, no air conditioning, and few working toilets.
They've done everything that they can to keep the situation down, to make everyone happy.
Donna Gutzman is on a girlfriend's cruise with about 200 women. She was able to call our Houston affiliate KPRC and describe what it's been like.
The rooms are very hot unless you have a balcony room, and then you can kind of get air and light. But if you have an interior room like mine, it's pretty dark in there, and it's very stuffy, especially if someone used your bathroom because you can't flush it.
And Donna says the ship has been listing.
We were at a pretty good tilt. To walk, you literally walked sideways.
Willie Miller's wife and 3 children are among the passengers.
They'd staked out some deck chairs and had built like a makeshift tent over it, and we're going to sleep on that during the night.
Brent Nutt's wife, Bethany, is also on the crippled ship.
Carnival is the fun line, which I don't know if it's the fun line now.
In a statement, Carnival says, "We're terribly sorry for the inconvenience, discomfort, and frustration our guests are feeling. We know they expected a fantastic vacation, and clearly that is not what they received." Still, some passengers are trying to keep a sense of humor about the ordeal. One tweeting, "Bucket list item accomplished, marooned at sea. I wouldn't recommend it." Carnival says docking the ship back here in the United States will make it easier for those traveling without a passport than the original plan, which was to take the ship to Mexico. But the fact remains it keeps these people on board an additional 24 hours in conditions people are describing as 2- and 3-hour waits for limited hot and cold food, and with few working toilets, really awful sanitary conditions. Savannah, back to you.
Janet Shamlian, what a miserable time for those passengers. Thanks for the story.